Have you ever felt that your life has unfolded in a way that is different from the lives of the people around you? Perhaps there have been moments when events seem to happen at exactly the right time, almost as if something unseen was guiding the situation. Maybe you have experienced encounters that felt too meaningful to be dismissed as coincidence, or sudden changes that redirected your life in ways you never expected. When you look back at certain moments in your life, you may find yourself wondering whether everything truly happened by chance, or whether something deeper has been shaping the path you walk. Many people move through life believing that everything happens randomly, that the direction of their journey is determined only by decisions and circumstances. But for the chosen one, life often feels different from that. Their path rarely unfolds in a simple or predictable way. Instead, it often includes periods of struggle, moments of confusion, sudden changes, and even times of isolation. These experiences can make the journey feel uncertain, especially when the meaning behind those moments has not yet been revealed. For the chosen one, it is common to go through phases where life feels unusually challenging or complicated. There may be moments when relationships change unexpectedly, when opportunities appear and disappear without warning, or when the direction of life shifts in ways that cannot easily be explained. At times, it may feel as though you are moving through a series of events that no one around you seems to understand. While others follow clear and predictable paths, your journey may feel like it is constantly evolving. Yet these experiences are not necessarily random. What appears to be chaos or coincidence may actually be something far more meaningful. Many chosen ones eventually come to realize that the events they once struggled to understand were quietly guiding them through a larger journey. Each experience, each challenge, and each unexpected moment may have been part of a path shaped by fate itself. Fate rarely reveals its plans all at once. Instead, it often guides a person gradually, through small steps that only begin to make sense when viewed from a wider perspective. A conversation with a stranger may lead to an opportunity you never imagined. A difficult experience may teach you lessons that later become essential for your growth. Even moments that once felt like setbacks may eventually reveal themselves as turning points that placed you exactly where you needed to be. If you have ever experienced unexpected changes that completely altered your direction, you may already be familiar with this feeling. Perhaps there have been moments when something in your life shifted suddenly, leading you toward a path you had never considered before. Maybe certain people entered your life at exactly the moment when their presence was needed the most, or perhaps a challenge you once struggled to overcome later became the very experience that strengthened you in ways you did not expect. These kinds of moments often leave a lasting impression because they carry a sense of meaning that goes beyond ordinary events. They create the feeling that life is not simply unfolding without purpose, but that something deeper is quietly guiding each step along the way. For the chosen one, these moments may represent signs that their journey is being shaped by forces greater than coincidence. The truth is that many chosen ones do not fully understand their journey while they are living through it. It is only after looking back on their experiences that they begin to see the patterns that were always there. The struggles that once seemed unfair, the changes that once felt confusing, and the encounters that once seemed random, all begin to connect in ways that reveal a deeper story. In this video, we are going to explore the journey of the chosen one through fate and the ways in which destiny quietly shapes the path of those who are meant for something greater. We will look at the different stages of this journey and how each stage helps guide the chosen one closer to their true purpose. If this message resonates with you and reflects something you have experienced in your own life, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who may need to hear this message today, and subscribe to the channel for more messages created especially for the chosen ones. At the beginning of the chosen one's journey, life often feels uncertain and difficult to understand. This stage is usually marked by experiences that seem unusually challenging compared to the lives of those around them. While others may appear to move through life with relative ease, the chosen one often faces obstacles that seem to appear earlier and more frequently. These early struggles can create a sense that their path is somehow different, even before they fully understand why. Many chosen ones grow up feeling slightly out of place. It may not always be something obvious, but there is often a quiet awareness that they see the world differently from others. Situations that others accept without question may feel more complex to them. Conversations that seem ordinary to others may leave them feeling disconnected or misunderstood. Over time, This difference can create the feeling that they do not quite fit into the environments around them. In many cases, these early struggles appear in the form of personal challenges. The chosen one may face emotional hardships, family difficulties, or situations that require them to mature faster than others their age. These experiences can create moments of confusion, especially when the chosen one begins comparing their life with the lives of others. They may ask themselves why their journey seems more complicated, or why certain challenges keep appearing along their path. It is common during this stage for the chosen one to feel as though life is testing them in ways that are difficult to explain. Obstacles may arise just as progress seems possible. Opportunities may disappear before they have the chance to fully develop. At times, it can feel as though every step forward is followed by another challenge waiting ahead. During these moments, it is easy to interpret these experiences as signs that something is wrong. The chosen one may begin questioning their own abilities, wondering whether they are making the wrong choices, or whether they are somehow responsible for the difficulties they are facing. The uncertainty of this stage can create self-doubt, especially when the meaning behind these struggles has not yet been revealed. However, what many chosen ones eventually discover is that these early challenges were never meant to stop them. Instead, they were preparing them. The struggles that once seemed unfair or overwhelming often serve as the very experiences that shape their inner strength. Challenges have a way of revealing abilities that might otherwise remain hidden. When a person is placed in difficult situations, they begin developing resilience and resourcefulness. They learn how to adapt, how to endure, and how to keep moving forward, even when circumstances appear uncertain. Over time, these qualities begin to form the foundation of a strong and determined character. The chosen one often develops emotional depth through these early experiences. Because they have faced difficulties that others may not fully understand, they begin to see life through a more thoughtful perspective. They become more aware of the struggles that other people carry, even when those struggles are not visible on the surface. This awareness often creates a sense of empathy that becomes one of their greatest strengths later in life. Another important quality that begins forming during this stage is perseverance. When someone learns to continue moving forward despite repeated challenges, they develop a kind of determination that cannot easily be shaken. Each obstacle they overcome reinforces the belief that progress is still possible, even when circumstances seem discouraging. This perseverance becomes particularly important as the chosen one continues along their journey. The path ahead may still contain uncertainty, but the strength developed during these early struggles allows them to face future challenges with greater confidence and clarity. It is also during this stage that many chosen ones begin searching for deeper meaning in their experiences. Instead of accepting life at surface level, they start asking questions about purpose, direction, and identity. They begin reflecting on why certain events have occurred and what those experiences may be teaching them. Although answers may not appear immediately, the act of searching itself begins shaping their awareness. They start recognizing that life may contain lessons hidden within its most difficult moments. Each struggle becomes an opportunity to understand themselves and the world around them in a deeper way. As time passes, the chosen one gradually begins to see that the hardships they faced were not random obstacles placed in their path without reason. Instead, those experiences were shaping qualities that would later become essential for their purpose. The patience they developed during times of waiting, the courage they discovered during moments of fear, and the resilience they built through hardship all begin to serve a larger role in their journey. What once felt like confusion begins to transform into understanding. The chosen one may look back on earlier chapters of their life and recognize that each difficulty contributed to the person they have become. Even the moments that once felt painful may now appear as turning points that guided them toward growth. This stage, although challenging, forms the foundation of the entire journey. Without these early struggles, the chosen one might never have developed the inner strength required to move forward into the next phases of their path. The lessons learned during this time prepare them for the moments of awakening and alignment that will later reveal the deeper meaning behind everything they experienced. In the beginning, the path may feel unclear and uncertain. The chosen one may wonder where their journey is leading or why it seems so different from the journeys of others. Yet beneath the surface of these struggles, something important is quietly taking shape. Each challenge is building the resilience, awareness, and depth that will eventually allow them to step into the purpose that fate has been preparing them for all along. After the early struggles of the journey, there often comes a stage when the chosen one begins experiencing moments that slowly change the direction of their path. These moments are not always dramatic or obvious at first. In many cases, they appear quietly, almost like ordinary events. Yet over time, they reveal themselves as powerful turning points that guide the chosen one toward a deeper understanding of their purpose. During this phase, life begins introducing situations that feel unusually significant. A conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or even a chance encounter with someone new can suddenly influence the direction of the chosen one's life. At the moment it happens, the importance of that experience may not be immediately clear, but later, when the chosen one looks back on their journey, these moments often stand out as the points where everything began to shift. One of the most common forms these turning points take is the appearance of certain people who enter the chosen one's life at precisely the right moment. These individuals may not always stay for long periods of time, but their influence can be powerful. Sometimes they offer guidance that helps the chosen one see a situation differently. Other times they introduce opportunities that the chosen one might never have discovered alone. These encounters often feel different from ordinary interactions. There may be a sense of familiarity or understanding that appears almost immediately. A single conversation may open new ideas that change how the chosen one views their future. The words spoken by that person may remain in the chosen one's mind long after the meeting has ended, slowly shaping the decisions they make moving forward. In some cases, these individuals act as mentors or guides. They may recognize qualities in the chosen one that others have overlooked. By encouraging those qualities, they help the chosen one begin seeing their own potential more clearly. Sometimes, all it takes is one person believing in them, or offering a new perspective for the chosen one to realize that their path can extend far beyond what they previously imagined. Other times, the turning points appear through experiences rather than people. A new opportunity may suddenly arise in an unexpected place. A difficult situation may push the chosen one to make a decision they had been avoiding. A moment of clarity may arrive when they least expect it, revealing possibilities that were invisible before. These moments often feel significant because they create a shift in awareness. The chosen one begins realizing that the direction of their life is not as fixed as they once believed. Choices that once seemed small or unimportant may suddenly open doors that lead toward entirely new paths. Major decisions often play an important role during this stage. The chosen one may reach moments where they must decide whether to remain in familiar environments or step into unknown territory. These decisions can feel intimidating because they require courage and trust. Leaving behind what is comfortable in order to follow a new direction often involves uncertainty. Yet these decisions frequently become defining points in the journey. Choosing to pursue a new opportunity, follow a passion, or walk away from a situation that no longer aligns with their growth can change the course of the chosen one's life in ways they could never have predicted. Sometimes the turning point may come from an unexpected challenge. A setback or difficult experience may initially feel like another obstacle placed in the chosen one's path. However, that very challenge may force them to reconsider their priorities and rethink their direction. What first appears as a problem may later reveal itself as the event that pushed them toward the path they were meant to discover. As these turning points accumulate, something important begins happening within the chosen one's awareness. They start recognizing patterns in their experiences. Events that once seemed unrelated begin forming connections that were not visible before. The job opportunity that appeared after a difficult period of uncertainty may now seem linked to lessons learned during earlier struggles. The person who offered encouragement at the right moment may now appear as part of a chain of events that guided the chosen one toward a new direction. Looking back, the chosen one may begin seeing how different chapters of their life were quietly preparing them for these moments of change. Experiences that once felt confusing or painful may now appear as necessary steps that shaped their abilities and understanding. This realization often creates a powerful shift in perspective. Instead of viewing life as a random sequence of events, the chosen one begins sensing that something deeper has been guiding the journey all along. The struggles, the encounters, and the decisions all begin forming a narrative that points toward a larger purpose. During this phase, the chosen one may also start trusting their intuition more strongly. The inner voice that once felt uncertain may now provide clearer guidance when important decisions arise. They begin recognizing when a certain direction feels aligned with their growth and when something feels out of place. This growing awareness allows them to move through life with greater clarity. While the future may still contain unknown elements, the chosen one begins feeling that their journey is unfolding with intention rather than randomness. At times, this stage can feel both exciting and overwhelming. The realization that life holds deeper meaning can inspire the chosen one to pursue opportunities they once doubted. At the same time, the responsibility of following that path can feel intimidating. However, each step taken during this phase strengthens the chosen one's confidence in the direction their life is moving. The more they reflect on their experiences, the more clearly they begin seeing the connections between past events and present opportunities. The turning points that once seemed small or accidental begin revealing themselves as moments that changed everything. A single conversation may have introduced a new idea. A difficult decision may have led them away from a limiting environment. An unexpected challenge may have awakened strengths they did not know they possessed. Gradually, the chosen one realizes that fate often reveals itself through these moments of transition. It does not always announce its presence in obvious ways. Instead, it works through subtle shifts that guide the chosen one step by step toward their purpose. As awareness continues to grow, the chosen one begins understanding that their journey has been shaped by more than chance. Each experience, each connection, and each turning point has been leading them closer to the direction they were meant to follow. Through these moments, fate begins revealing its guidance. What once appeared as random events now forms a path that slowly becomes clearer with time. The chosen one may not yet see the entire journey ahead, but they begin to recognize that every step has been guiding them towards something meaningful. After the turning points begin revealing the direction of the chosen one's path, a new stage gradually unfolds. This is the phase where the chosen one begins accepting their journey rather than questioning it. The confusion that once surrounded their experiences slowly gives way to a deeper sense of understanding. While they may not yet know every detail of the future, they begin recognizing that the path they have walked has been shaping them for something meaningful. At this stage, the chosen one often reaches an important realization. The struggles that once felt unfair, the moments of isolation, and the unexpected changes were not random obstacles placed in their way. Instead, those experiences were preparing them for the responsibilities and opportunities that now begin appearing in their life. The lessons learned through difficulty become tools that help them navigate the next chapters of their journey. One of the most significant shifts that occurs during this stage is the way the chosen one responds to change. In earlier phases of the journey, change may have created fear or resistance. Unexpected events might have felt overwhelming, leaving them unsure about what direction to follow. But now something within them has changed. Instead of resisting the movement of life, they begin trusting that each step forward carries purpose. This trust does not mean that the chosen one suddenly knows exactly what will happen next. Rather, it reflects a deeper confidence in the process itself. They begin moving forward with the understanding that their journey has meaning, even when every detail has not yet been revealed. This shift in mindset creates a powerful sense of calm and determination. The chosen one begins making decisions with greater clarity. The lessons gained from past experiences start influencing how they approach opportunities and challenges. Situations that once caused confusion now appear with greater perspective. Because they have faced adversity before, they understand how to remain steady when uncertainty arises. As they move forward, the chosen one often discovers that their past struggles have given them unique insight. Experiences that once seemed painful or unnecessary now reveal their hidden value. The empathy developed during difficult times allows them to understand others in ways that few people can. The resilience built through hardship allows them to face obstacles without losing hope. These qualities often lead the chosen one toward opportunities where they can support or inspire others. Sometimes this influence appears in simple ways, such as offering encouragement to someone who is facing a similar challenge. Other times it may appear in more visible roles, where their voice, experiences, or guidance reach larger groups of people. What makes the chosen one's perspective powerful is the authenticity behind it. They are not speaking from theory or distant observation. They are sharing lessons that were learned through personal experience. Because of this, their words often carry a sense of sincerity that resonates deeply with others who are still navigating their own struggles. In many cases, the chosen one begins realizing that their journey has meaning not only for themselves, but also for the people they encounter along the way. The hardships they once wished to avoid may become the very experiences that allow them to help someone else find hope during difficult moments. At this stage, purpose begins to feel less like a distant idea and more like a direction that is actively shaping their life. The chosen one may start pursuing work, creativity, or forms of service that align with the values and lessons they have developed over time. These pursuits often feel different from the goals they once chased earlier in life. Instead of being driven by external expectations or approval, they are guided by a deeper sense of meaning. However, walking the path of purpose does not mean life suddenly becomes easy. Challenges continue to appear, just as they do in every stage of life. The difference is that the chosen one now understands the role those challenges play. Rather than seeing them as signs that something is wrong, they recognize them as part of the ongoing process of growth. Difficult moments still test their patience and resilience, but those tests no longer carry the same confusion they once did. The chosen one has already learned that hardship can contain lessons that strengthen them. Because of this awareness, they approach new challenges with greater confidence and composure. Another important aspect of this stage is the sense of alignment that begins to appear in the chosen one's life. Decisions that once felt uncertain now feel guided by a clearer understanding of their values and purpose. Opportunities that align with their path seem to appear more naturally, while situations that do not fit their direction become easier to recognize and release. This alignment does not remove all uncertainty from the journey, but it provides a sense of direction that makes each step forward more intentional. The chosen one begins trusting both their intuition and the lessons they have gained through experience. Together, these sources of guidance help them navigate the path ahead. As time passes, the chosen one may look back at their earlier struggles with a completely different perspective. The difficulties that once felt overwhelming now appear as necessary chapters in the story of their growth. Without those experiences, they might never have developed the strength, empathy, and wisdom that now define their character. Even the moments of doubt and confusion played a role in shaping their awareness. Those moments forced them to search for meaning and to question the direction of their life. In doing so, they developed a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. This realization often brings a sense of gratitude for the journey itself. While the chosen one may not wish to relive every difficult moment, they can recognize the value those experiences brought into their life. Each challenge contributed to the person they have become and to the purpose they are now beginning to fulfill. Walking the path of purpose is not about reaching a final destination where growth stops. Instead, it represents a new phase where the chosen one continues evolving while remaining aligned with the deeper meaning behind their journey. The lessons of the past become a source of strength that supports every step forward. When the chosen one reaches this stage, the different chapters of their life begin to feel connected. The early struggles, the unexpected turning points, and the gradual awakening all reveal their role in shaping the path that now lies ahead. By accepting their journey and stepping into their purpose, the chosen one transforms every experience they have lived through into something valuable. Each lesson becomes a source of wisdom, each obstacle becomes evidence of their resilience, and each step forward becomes part of a journey that continues to unfold with meaning and direction. As we come to the end of this message, it becomes important to step back and reflect on the central idea behind the journey we have explored today. The path of the chosen one is rarely simple, and it almost never unfolds in a straight line. At different points in life, there are moments of struggle, moments of uncertainty, and moments when everything seems to shift without warning. Yet when the journey is viewed from a wider perspective, it often becomes clear that these experiences were never random. Each challenge, each unexpected change, and each encounter with the right person at the right time may have been part of a larger path quietly shaped by fate. The chosen one's journey is often filled with questions in its early stages. During times of hardship, it can be difficult to understand why certain obstacles appear, or why life seems to move in directions that feel confusing. But as time passes and experiences begin connecting, a deeper pattern starts to reveal itself. What once felt like chaos slowly begins to look like guidance. Events that once seemed unrelated begin forming a story that points toward growth, awareness, and purpose. Many chosen ones only recognize the meaning of their journey after looking back on the path they have already walked. The struggles that once felt unfair may have been the very experiences that built their resilience. The moments of isolation may have been times when they discovered their inner strength. The unexpected turning points may have guided them toward opportunities that would never have appeared otherwise. This is why reflection is such an important part of the journey. When you take time to think about your own life experiences, you may begin noticing patterns that were not visible before. You may remember moments when a difficult situation eventually led to a valuable lesson. You may recall encounters with people who appeared at exactly the moment when their presence made a difference. Even challenges that once felt like setbacks may now appear as turning points that redirected your path in meaningful ways. If your life has included unexpected changes, difficult lessons, or moments that completely altered your direction, those experiences may carry deeper meaning than they first appeared to have. Sometimes what feels like a disruption is actually a form of redirection. What feels like loss may be the removal of something that no longer aligns with your growth, and what feels like uncertainty may be the beginning of a new path that has not yet fully revealed itself. The journey of the chosen one often requires patience and trust. Fate does not always reveal the entire picture at once. Instead, it unfolds step by step, allowing each experience to prepare you for what comes next. There may be moments when the path ahead feels unclear, and there may still be questions that do not yet have answers. But learning to trust the process is often one of the most powerful steps a person can take. Trusting the journey does not mean believing that everything will always be easy. Challenges will still appear, and moments of doubt may still arise. But when you understand that every stage of your journey contributes to your growth, those challenges begin to look different. Instead of seeing them as obstacles meant to stop you, you begin seeing them as experiences that shape the person you are becoming. Every lesson you have learned, every struggle you have overcome, and every moment of realization you have experienced is part of a larger story that continues unfolding. The chosen one's journey is not defined by a single event or achievement. It is defined by the transformation that occurs through each stage of life. So if you have ever felt that your path is different, if you have experienced moments that seemed too meaningful to be coincidence, or if you are currently moving through a period of change that feels difficult to understand, remember that these experiences may be part of a journey that is still revealing itself. Sometimes the most important step you can take is simply to keep moving forward, while trusting that the path you are walking holds purpose, even when the full picture has not yet become clear. If this message gave you something to reflect on today, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who may need to hear this message, and subscribe to the channel for more messages created especially for the chosen ones.